So lots has happened over the weekend since the Prime Minister on Friday announced that the farm laws will be repealed at the winter session of Parliament. We've been getting your reactions coming in from farmers on this. Today, you're going to see a big show of strength as a factor. All of these farmer leaders will be coming together for a Mahapanchayat in Lucknow. The farmers' Chalo Lucknow call in the poll-bound state of Uttar Pradesh comes 3 days after Prime Minister Modi's big announcement on the rollback of the farm laws. This Mahapanchayat will start from 10 in the morning at Eco Garden in UP's capital. Farmer leader Rakesh Tikait is also going to be there. He's likely to address the gathering at 1 in the afternoon. The farmer unions on Sunday decided to stick to their scheduled meetings till the laws are rolled back formally. The future plan of action for the farm agitation will be decided in a few days from now on November 27th, when there will be another huddle. The farmer unions have reiterated their demands for a statutory guarantee of minimum support price, withdrawal of the electricity amendment bill, and also withdrawal of cases against protesters, among others, during this mega meet at Delhi's Singhu border yesterday. So there was a meeting that happened yesterday along Delhi's borders. Today, we're expecting that Mahapanchayat to be a show of strength again by farmers in Lucknow. And that's very crucial to note because of the upcoming elections. What is the kind of imaging and messaging it sends across for the BJP heir of the polls in UP? And to discuss that, let me take this across to Abhishek Mishra. He's joining us live from Lucknow with the latest on this. Abhishek, good morning. The decision that was taken by the Prime Minister was largely seen also as an attempt to ensure damage control of the impact of the farm laws in a state like Uttar Pradesh, which goes to polls in a few months from now. And the fact that you're seeing now a Mahapanchayat by farmers being held in Lucknow, what really does it mean for the BJP? Who's expected to be there? You know, this is going to be a big show of strength by the farmers, making it clear that the protest doesn't end now.
Well, absolutely, Akshita. The relevance of this Mahapanchayat is very important with the fact how PM Narendra Modi announced, repealing the 3 farm law bills. And Rakesh Tikait, on the other hand, looks like he's very adamant on the fact that it is not just about taking the 3 farm bills back, but what about the MSP? There has to be a law. And there are other demands as well, including, the designation of the Minister Ajay Mishra, whose son was involved. Other than that, giving compensation to the families of all those farmers who lost their life during this movement. And there are many other factors as well. So all that strategy needs to be discussed today in this Mahapanchayat in Lucknow. Not only Rakesh Tikait, but the other top leaders from the different organizations of the farm unions will be there. Thousands of farmers are expected today. So it's going to be very important with the fact that if the government is taking this forward in a constitutional way, then what is the priority for the farm unions, which have who has been very vocal about, not just about these laws, but also about all those demands which were discussed in the meeting. And to make the strategy today, Rakesh Tikait, along with the other leaders, will be doing this meeting in Eco Garden, which remains to be seen what will be the constructual pointers which will be presented in front of the government when the process will begin. Yes.
All right. We'll track the latest and the big takeaways from the Mahapanchayat. For the moment, Abhishek, thank you for joining us. What's very clear right now is that despite the rollback and the repeal of the farm laws, which the Prime Minister has announced, the protests by the farmers will continue. Why? Because they've said that they have several other demands, like a written guarantee of minimum support price, of MSP. They want all cases registered against protesting farmers in the last many months to be withdrawn. They're also saying that the electricity amendment bill must be withdrawn as well. Those are some of the demands they put forth. But in the coming days, on November 27th, is when you can expect a decision by the farmers on exactly what their next course of action is going to be.
ओपन लेटर लिखी जाएगी जिसमें जो मांगें बकाया रह गई उसके बारे में जिक्र किया जाएगा।
पहले दिन से किसानों ने जो मांगे की है उनमें से कई मांग आज तक भी उनका समाधान प्रधानमंत्री जी ने नहीं किया।
No end to farm stir. Protesters won't budge. No stopping Parliament march or Mahapanchayat. 2 days after Prime Minister Modi announced the rollback of farm laws, protesters refused to end the agitation, asserting that they will wait for the laws to be repealed formally, which is likely to happen this Wednesday.
जो प्रोग्राम पहले से तय किए गए हैं एसकेएम की तरफ से वो कंटिन्यू करेंगे, वो बाकायदा जारी रहेंगे। 22 को लखनऊ में किसान पंचायत होगी और 26 का प्रोग्राम सारे बॉर्डर्स पे हर जगह पे वो बड़ी गैदरिंग्स होंगी और 29 का वो जो पार्लियामेंट कूच है वो दैट स्टैंड्स एज इट इज।
The big decision comes after key Kisan unions met under the banner of Samyukta Kisan Morcha at Delhi's Singhu border on Sunday, only to expand their demands. Seeking law for subsidized electricity, minimum support price and removal of cases against protesters, listing them all in an open letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, even asking the Prime Minister to sack MOS home Ajay Mishra over the Lakhimpur Kheri incident.
मुकदमों का एक बड़ा इशू है रहेगा, जो किसान शहीद हो गए उनके परिवारों का मुआवजे की बात रहेगी। एमएसपी पे गारंटी कानून बने, एक वो बड़ा इशू रहेगा। और बहुत से बिल ये लाना चाहते हैं, उन बिलों पर भी हम बात करना चाहेंगे। सरकार जितनी मानेगी उतनी हम मान लेंगे। अब सरकार भाई आंख दिखाओगी तो भाई हम भी आंख दिखाओगे। अब सरकार आई है, एक बातचीत के मूड में सरकार है, वह ये तो बातचीत कर मामलों को निपटाते चलो।
The Samyukta Kisan Morcha has decided to write an open letter to the Prime Minister stressing upon the demands they believe should be addressed by the government along with the repealing of the 3 farm laws. Now, farmer leaders have also said that they will assess the reaction that they get from the government on this particular letter, following which they will take a final call on whether or not they should be going ahead with the 29th November tractor march to the parliament. That decision will now be taken on the next meeting that's been scheduled on 27th of November. With video journalist Manin from Singhu, this is Shreya Chatterjee for India Today.